Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is the Love and Odd. Today we're going to be reviewing Jada Toys Street Fighter 2 Ultra, the final challenger. Now, I know these figures have been out for quite a while. I don't know, when was it, like 2023, 20... When did these figures come out? I don't know. Please let me know in the comments down below. But either way, my good friend Hailey, she got this gift for me. And again, big thanks to Hailey for giving me this as a gift. It's a wonderful figure. I am going to give my honest opinion about the figure, but a big thanks to Hailey for giving me this wonderful gift of a beautiful figure. So, let's talk about the packaging before we continue. I have all the accessories inside of a little bag. We are going to check those out later, no worries. The packaging is supposed to look like an arcade machine, as you could see. You see here, you got the health bars right here, all the little buttons. And we just got player 1, player 2. We have Bison right there, and we got Street Fighter 2 Ultra. Again, it's such a mouthful. I'm sorry. Street Fighter 2 Ultra, the new Challenger logo, and then we got Bison himself, which is one of my favorite Street Fighter characters. So I'm very much excited for this. And then here we go. We have all the other sides with the other characters, and I know, and more stuff here. Yeah, and then a little character bio right there. Not bad. Anyways, so if you do want to look at that, you always could pause. But anyways, and then the back as well. He's not in any cool poses. I wish they would have done something, but I know that they're releasing more new figures next year, and I think they released some new ones this year. I can't remember. I don't know. But man, yeah. So this is pretty good. A good packaging. You got to be careful when you take it out, because I was trying to take it out off the top, but you got to take it on the bottom because it has a certain angle before you hit it, because it's so flat and it hits a little angle. So you got to be careful with that. It's very weird. But putting off to the side, let's actually look at the little accessories, because before we look, there's some instructions so you could take off his shoulder pads, switch them out, like how he has in the games where he doesn't have his cape. He does have his cape. Me personally, I'm going to keep the cape on. It looks like a beautiful cape. I was going to say beautiful gift. I don't know. I mean, it is a beautiful gift. Again, big thanks to Hailey. My goodness, it's such a pretty surprisingly good posability as well. So, we have the right and we have the left. And if you couldn't tell, has an L right there and has an R right there. So these are pretty easy to pop on. You think you'd be scared. We are going to pop these on and switch them out. I will show you why I get scared sometimes putting these on. But we have the little shoulder pads. Very nice. And then we have a head sculpt that I will... got stuff to say about it. Because, hold on. Now, on the box, they show like a lot of shading right there. And if you look closely, you'll see it also has some tiny, tiny pupils. You really got to look closely. It's very, very just so tiny. And you could see them right here, the yellow pupils. But I wish that they could change the eyes, because the eyes look a bit yellow while the pupils look a bit orange. So I was excited for this head sculpt, so I was really hoping that they would have done something, but sadly they did not. But I mean, either way, it's still a pretty good head sculpt. It's just paint wise, that's the reason. On the head, I mean, there's the logo right there, pretty cool. Is that? Yeah, it's a skull. Okay, yeah, gotta be sure. Yeah, that's a skull. And nice, pretty painted, nicely painted. Got some gold, got some blue, got some black, we got some red. Again, the head sculpt itself, the sculpt-wise, is not bad. It's just the paint job is a bit of hit or miss. I mean, there's some shading right here on the cheeks, shading on his little butt chin right there, and yeah. Again, just imagine the shadows right there near his eyes. That would have been so amazing, but man. Sometimes they're good with shading with their figures, sometimes they're not. This is the only one I'm gonna get, actually, guys. I was thinking about getting some others, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna be fine with these. With this one, I mean, of course we have his hand, some little kind of gripping. Maybe we could do on a little hinge as well. There's some posabilities I think with this, but there are just little gripping hand, so not bad. Paint's fine. It's just there's really not that much. It's kind of just smooth, just very shiny. I wish it was a bit matte like the skin. And then we have his little effect, piece that you could put on the fist. There's no connecting. You just put it right there, and there you go. You'll be fine. Now, let's actually look at Bison himself. I have some things to say, good and bad, but, well, the bad part was with the face sculpt already, but it's a wonderful looking piece. It's a beautiful art piece to look at. Anytime I look at action figures, people think, yeah, just toys, yeah, toys. But again, they're just little art pieces. I mean, the amount of details, look, if you look closely, you see some wrinkles and you see some texture on his costume, which looks very good. And then we have blue, we have some red, we have some gold, we have some silver, we have some black, we have green. Well, when you take this off, you don't have green, but I mean, you still have green with it, but either way, it just looks so beautiful. And then you have the logo right there. And then you have just the paint. It looks very good on the, well, this part right here is a bit messed up. And right there, it sucks because like this part is perfectly fine until you look at that. So yeah, kind of sucks, but I mean, still does not stop the posability with this figure. So again, like I said, let's take a look at this figure. Now, before we do continue, I am going to switch this off. So, as you see here, the cape looks so beautiful. It's a bit tiny. Well, not tiny. I mean, perfectly fine for me, but maybe someone there, they would complain. But, I mean, I like the cape very much. It feels good. Has wiring. I mean, just look at that. Better than a McFarlane toy. Just better than a McFarlane toy. If y'all watched my channel for quite a while, you know how much I hate McFarlane toys. Now, with Jada, they're great. They're great. It's a great figure. I still want to get the Scooby-Doo ones, but that's going to be for another video, for another time. So, see here, the cape is pretty decent. Just green, black on the inside. Now, to pop this off, you gotta just squeeze it. And there you go. All right. I want to just fold this, make sure there's no dust on it. There we go. Just so we can look at the posabilities way better. Okay. Now, put the left shoulder pad. There we go. You heard that click? Now, you see here, with this part, it feels like it's gonna fall. See this part? Feels like it's gonna fall. But, I don't know. Because it's just on a, if you look closely, it's stuck inside the arm. There's like a little thing where you could just have a little clip in it, stick it inside that, and then it just holds it. Now you can move it yourself, but I would just to let you know, be careful. Hold on. Good God. There we go. Okay. Crap. I did not know why that never really takes a while for me. Okay, but now we have his second look, as you can see. But you know what? We could just, again, this head sculpt just looks way better than the other one. Still not bad. He's not angry. I like his angry look, but I mean, he's just so relaxed, very calm. Looks like he's about to do some real shit. I mean, god damn it. He's such a cool character. My second favorite character is Dudley. Third, probably Dawson. I don't know. There's Ryu. Of course, it's Ryu, but jeez. A lot of great characters. I would like if they do Dudley, but of course, that's for another game. Unless, I don't know. Well, listen, let's just continue about this figure, because I'm just going to be rambling on, because I do love Street Fighters, and I'm excited. So, see here the figure. Looks great until you look on the back. It looks very weird. Looks very weird. But we are going to look at the posability. So, up, down. It's on a ball peg, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So you do get some good range. Even the neck moves. Even the neck moves a bit. So we got that moving. You can pick up his arms. Pretty good, pretty good. And like I said, with the shoulder pads, you could put them up or down. So it helps you out with some posabilities. So not bad, but also on the butterfly joint. Butterfly joint. Swivel. Oh, wait, you gotta be careful. The figure's still a bit stiff. There we go. Butterfly joint. I mean, not butterfly joint. Swivel. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Apologies. My bad. Okay. Sorry for the cough. Whew. I feel alright though. But the arm, double jointed. Again, apologies for that. But anyways, so the arm itself, double jointed. Looks pretty good. Moves pretty. Well, if only could go a bit far, but I mean that's decent enough. Of course. Not bad, not bad. Double jointed. Side hinge. For all the hands, side hinge. And then with the legs, you could get decent splits. Look at that. Pretty good. Swivel. Swivel on the thighs. Double jointed. This part, I don't like. That looks so weird. Right here, it looks clean. And then you look right there, it looks so weird. I wish there was like a way if they could have, you know, painted this black and then paint this silver. But man, it looks, wow, just, It's not the worst thing ever. You still have fun with the figure, but double jointed on the knee. It's just double jointed on the knee. Of course, put the legs down. Pretty good. Decent enough. Goes up that far. And then ankle rocker. Nice. So, pretty good. Now, before I continue, I want to put him in a pose to show you. Just a tiny little pose. Because he is such a wonderful figure to have. And if you like Street Fighter, I would recommend getting these figures. But there you go. So him in a little pose, just for that, it looks pretty good. He's a wonderful figure. A very good looking figure, moves pretty well. I do have some parts with the paint, like right there around the eyes, and well, around the eyes and the eyes themselves, because it's supposed to look a bit yellow, like how it shows on the box. Double jointed right there, looks very weird. And on the back, it looks very weird. Now, those are just little minor inconvenience, but one tiny thing, just to let y'all know, he's kind of difficult. I wanted to save this part. So you see here, around his torso, he has a dumbbell joint, all right? I wanted to save this part specifically. So right there, pretty fine. Right there, pretty fine. But if you're trying to make him look straight, sometimes this thing can look very crooked. So it kind of takes a while. So what you want to do is probably just hold right here. And then yeah. See? Still looks a bit crooked, but just want to let y'all know about that. Either way, so I do have some little minor inconvenience, but man, this figure still kicks ass. He's wonderful. He's beautiful looking. And Bison is my favorite character, but my goodness. The packaging itself looks pretty good, and it's cool you could change with his cape or no cape. But I'm giving this an 8.5. An 8.5, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you for watching. I hope y'all guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I've been busy with work, but there's going to be more videos in the future. So if you want to like this video or subscribe, be my guest. I don't mind. Either way, y'all guys have a wonderful day, wonderful life, and in this crazy big world, goodbye.